what he actually has said about the depravity of the October 7th terror attack, the deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Quote, "It doesn't matter if effing rapes happened on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me."
Want to rule over a party and win elections.
He's losing his mind. Bro, was he this mad when Trump won? Because if I recall correctly, when Trump won the second time, he went to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring and the tip of Trump's penis.
This is about the Democrats once again fumbling the football on the 2-yard line when they have a chance to make great gains, but being too woke to call out the obvious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fake news is absolutely melting down because this guy, Hasan Piker, he's too radical, he's too wild, he's too progressive, and he's too woke. Even for them, even MS Now, MSDNC refuses to have this guy on. Some of the most ridiculous, like the biggest race hustlers, the biggest left-wing grifters and propagandists in history are on MS Now, and even they won't have this wacko on.
He'll never have me on his show. MSNBC will not have me on any of their broadcasts. There's a couple executives at CNN, MSNBC, and all these other media properties that have decided I am too odious a figure to have on the broadcast, and it's far better to just talk about me.
Because he said things like America deserved 9/11 and that grapes didn't matter that they occurred on October 7th.
I don't give a fuck what black people care about. Oh, black people care about this, black people care about that. Like, shut the fuck up. That's not how politics works.
Poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how that works.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
We're there.
What he actually has said about the depravity of the October 7th terror attack, the deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Quote, "It doesn't matter if effing rapes happened on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me. The Palestinian resistance is not perfect." Now, let that sink in. Hasan Piker is excusing sexual violence by Hamas terrorists. He also claims Hamas is, quote, 1,000 times better than Israel. Hamas is a designated terror organization, not just by the U.S., but by the EU, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, just to name a few.
This guy is too radical even for them. Joe Scarborough here completely went off. He's losing it because he feels like the writing's on the wall. Hey, the Democrats are going to lose. They're going to lose big time. If they stand by this guy, let's go ahead and react to it. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Are we talking about DSA now? Because the Democratic Party has a choice to make. Now, I said this day in and day out leading up to Kamala Harris's election. You couldn't watch an NFL game without seeing 300 taxpayers are going to pay for trans surgeries for convicts ads on NFL games. And even though they still pretend that did not move viewers, I think the Trump campaign spent $30 million on those ads, and it moved working class men, working class white men, working class black men,
or kept them where
working
they are.
Class Hispanic men. It just did. And the Democrats had their head in the sand. So there's nothing wrong with the Democrats supporting economic justice. There's nothing wrong with the Democrats supporting, cutting taxes or getting rid of the Trump taxes and making billionaires pay more in taxes. That's legitimate. That's a legitimate mainstream debate for people to have. Health care for all. Health care is unaffordable. That is something most Americans would agree with. But please, I don't need people telling me, oh, you have to just turn a blind eye to people saying that women getting raped on October 7th didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. No, Americans aren't going to support that. This is not about me. This is about the Democrats, once again, fumbling the football on the 2-yard line when they have a chance to make great gains, but being so woke, I don't know if you want to call it woke 1, woke 2, or woke 3, but being too woke to call out the obvious. I swear to God. It's crazy that we're even having this conversation. If somebody says a woman being raped doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, it's okay to call that person out and demand that candidates distance themselves from those people. If you want to rule,
stop right there. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to rule. That's what communism will allow them to do. Basically, have a real king or queen, and everybody else will be their peasants. That's really what these people want. Let them tell you otherwise. They could lie and gaslight all they want, but we know that that's the outcome around the world where communism thrives. They have their elected president, and God forbid you say anything against them, they'll just take you out and kill you like a dog in the middle of the street. As a matter of fact, that's another thing that Hasan Piker has advocated for.
You literally need to be in jail. You need to be in prison for the rest of your fucking life. Maybe even fucking shot against the wall. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers who go, yeah, developing nations deserve to be in the position that they're in because, sorry. No, seriously, fucking capital punishment.
Let's finish out here.
You want to rule over a party and win elections. If somebody says going to a rally the day after Hamas slaughters more Jews than any time since the Holocaust, it's okay for Chuck Schumer. It's okay for Hakeem Jeffries to call that despicable and demand that people distance themselves from that. That's okay. So why are we bringing this up now? We're bringing this up now because it seems an awful lot like what was happening in 2024 when Democrats couldn't get out of their own way to win an election they should have won.
Guys, it's the same thing that I said before. The Democrats have learned absolutely nothing. Have you seen them reverse course on having an open border? No. They're embracing candidates who support abolishing borders. They're going more extreme. The things that people literally voted against them for, they're looking to go even more extreme next time. Like, hey, let's not open the border. I got a bright idea. Let's just get rid of it. Hey, crime is a problem, and a lot of people voted for Trump to crack down on criminal activities. You know, they don't want to get robbed and pistol whipped and had her home invaded or shot in the middle of the street. So I know, I got a bright idea. How about we abolish prison? So if somebody goes and grapes your daughter, then hey, too bad, so sad. Leave them out here in the street so they can go ahead and do it again. Guys, these people are nuts.
If you have these millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better.
Piker supports plenty of them. Just look at him here talking about it.
Mandami's aide, his top aide, Sia Weaver, said if you don't believe in the government's sacred right to seize property, it's over, and impoverish the white middle class.
Beast mode. I love her so much. One of the things about Zoran is that the people surrounding him oftentimes are so much cooler than he is. But that's also part of the reason why I really respect what he's doing. She's awesome.
What? That's a goal?
We're going to keep bringing in immigrants in this country on purpose, just so they can fuck your sister, and then maybe even your daughter. We're going to destroy the white race, bitch. That's what we're here to do.
He doesn't care about anyone, anything. He just cares about getting these woke, ridiculous ideas of his through. This is how a lot of these people think. They don't care about people. They love to pretend and virtue signal, stand on this pedestal, stand on this soapbox, and pretend as though they're the good guys. In terms of how things actually function, in what the actual outcomes are, a lot of these people, like Hasan himself, expose themselves. In order for these things to function, you have to be willing to kill something he supports. You have to be willing to do Capital punishment against people who speak out against you, something he supports. This is not a good guy. None of these people are, guys. Don't let him try to even convince you otherwise. Joe Scarborough is right. He just wants the Democrats to win, and he's tired of them being pathetic losers, but I'm not. I hope that they keep doing what they're doing so that people will see them for the losers that they are and never elect a single Democrat again. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, Cybernoodle 655, Bella Scott, Carpentier John, Pinecone 6, and Arcano. Always appreciate you.
So God bless you. Congratulations, you guys. You're amazing. Congratulations. You guys are amazing, okay? Know it.